Pressing button, elevator. Cool, very cool. It just all works so well together. He's done such a great job, this developer. So, logic number 2. Signal can take values between in the 0 to 1 range, like 0.4. Control the value with a slider brick. You can also use a constant gate or a mixed gate. Okay, so these are our new things. So we've got a slider, we've got a something, a button, and a switch. That's a different button, I think. What button is this? Alright, so that other button was on an angle, this one is just flat down. Right, okay. So is there any more information? So, control the value of the slider brick, okay. So let's just do what they've done here. We will place our switch here, we'll place our slider there, we will place our something or other mix gate thing over here, and we will place a new button just here. And then it should be a matter of going empty-handed, and you can also use a constant gate or a mixed gate. So 0 and 1. So 1 being just a yes signal to start rotating or sliding in this case. Or you can use decimal percentages, so to say. So just right clicking from the side there seems to do it. So just linking that to that slider block there. Now we should be able to okay, so all the way up, all the way down, all the way up, and all the way down. Okay, so if you were to link this to it instead of just a switch, 0 and 1, that will just go in between areas. Okay, but if you were to, so let's see how they did it here. So this one is just linked to it in general, switch is also just linked to it, but the button is going to a blue, which is the input, and then the red is the output. So button goes to blue, red, output goes to that, which should just do oh, okay, did I break it? Maybe I need to leave the switch like that. Actually, I don't know. You can also use a constant gate or a mixed gate. I do not understand what that means. Which kind of gate have we got? Let's go to the logic area. So we've got a blue, white, red one, which is that one, which is a constant gate. It's a NOT gate, AND gate, or delay link, quad link, dual link, router, callback, quad enter, dual enter, mix gate. Oh damn, I should have just looked at the one next to it. And that's a NOT gate, yeah. Okay. Interesting stuff. I think we will grab the mix gate just to see if we can experiment with what they were talking about. So, we know that the button will be linked to that one there. The red will be linked to that one there. And then you can set the parameters here. Negative 0.5, and that one is negative 0.5 as well. Okay, I think we need to do a bit more learning, or I personally need to, and then I will explain it further, I think. But we will move on to our next tutorial, see if it explains it anymore. So logic 3. You can use various gates like this or gate. You can also link screens to systems. Alright, so then you can just see the information on it. I've seen this in his videos, but just seeing it in game is so much more satisfying. You can also link screens to systems. There is plenty more gates, delay, and mix, and so on. So I guess we're just going to have to do a lot of experimenting, really. So we've got a screen, we've got that, and that's another switch, I believe. Yep. So we will place our switches. We will place our, I think this is an AND gate here. Oops. AND gate there. And we will place our screen there. Too simple for now. Okay, let's see what they've done here. So they've got switch number 2 going to that one, this one here going to that one. So this is, I think this requires both switches to be active in order to send an output, as far as I can remember. So input and input. I'm not sure what the green one is, and that's just linked to the rotor itself. So link that to that, link that to that as well, and if we do that, that activated it. But if we do that, nothing happens. Okay, maybe I did something wrong initially. Both are now off. If I activate one, then it does that. If I turn it off, does that mean I can use 2 different switches? Right. So I guess what you would do is, if you had a door, not just a rotor, but you could have, say, a button and a button. So we'll say that one's on the outside, on the other side of the door, this one's on our side here. Then you could link this button to, say, that switch, and then that one to that switch or something, but I think you'd only need one switch. And then you could just press the button on the other side. It would open the door, etc. And then okay, yeah, we've got a little bit to learn. I thought I was trying to be intelligent, but I wasn't. Just moving on. Let us move to a new hotbar for more stuff. Advanced. Let's build a turret. Oh, awesome. Actually, that could be dangerous. We can barely figure out the logic side of things, and we're already moving on to blowing ourselves up. Okay, so we've got a turret control box with a joystick for controlling it. That is something. Okay, so use the turret computer. Link each access button to the corresponding rotator. Link the mouse click button to the laser. Use a quad enter gate and link outposts to the camera, outputs to the camera, the turret computer and the mouse click button. Finally use a enter command like the joystick and link it to the quad gate. Okay, I think I understand some of that. So this is a quad gate, so it's got 4 different outputs. So we will put our, just in between there, that was an accident, but that's what's going to happen. We will put our other one, our turret control box there. So I think this one controls what happens when you press the left mouse click button. Alright, so yeah, just looking at it, I think that's just a mouse there. And then you can see like the top left area, which is the left mouse click button. Okay, I think I understand that. Unless I'm completely wrong, in which case I don't understand at all. Okay, so empty hand, I guess. We will link our joystick to the purple, left mouse click to shoot. Actually, no, what are we doing? We're linking the, oh Jesus, joystick purple, the thing to the turret itself, and outputs to the camera. Okay. Alright, so we enter this here, which goes to the one input, the purple there, and then it controls everything. So we would have, say, that one there going to, oh no, maybe not like that. Just get rid of that. So output to camera. How is this involved? So different axes. And then we have one of the, okay, so we do have one of the outputs, but it doesn't go, so we've got one there to camera, we've got one here to the actual control box, not these. So vertical axes, I presume, which would be that one, I think, unless yep, so that's that one. And then this one will be horizontal axes. And then what else do we need to link stuff to? One of these outputs to that there, the left mouse click button. And what else? So only 3 outputs are being used, and we have got 3 outputs being used as well. Okay, I think we've got it. So if we were to press F on that, we can now look through the camera perspective and go into third person, and we can just in first person shoot from this turret. So we've just made our own turret. So we managed to figure out how to make a turret, but we couldn't even figure out how to work buttons and switches. Okay, there is not much hope for this place. Yeah, we'll be fine. So turrets, awesome. Loving it. Okay, build a ship. Awesome. Use a starter block, then add an identity block, click on it, and create a new blueprint. Starter block. Something block. Something block. So you can then choose to add either a spaceship core, a mech core, or a hovercraft core. Okay, so let's just look at what we've now got. So we've got this one here, which is a starter block. That one is a spaceship core, and that one is an identity unit. So what I've just recently read on the Discord page for the Skywanderers is that you need the identity block in order to have the ship you're using saved as a blueprint, or to be saved at all when you save the game. So if we press F1, you'll see just up in your top left corner a little save icon. So I just pressed it a few times so you could see it there. But I don't know if we should be inside to build this spaceship or if we should go outside, but I think we will go outside. This is actually just a really nice place. Just imagine this on a massive scale. You've got big glass windows looking out into space, which is completely accurate. Every single star you see, you can go to. You see a nebula, like that there, or maybe that's a different galaxy or something, I don't know. Looks like a nebula to me. But you can go into that star system and you can actually be inside the nebula. The sky will change and everything. This isn't a skybox, it's not just a texture that someone's whipped up on a computer. This is accurate in terms of physics and space and dimension and everything. The different star colors actually are different star types. So you got this star right here, which is its own star. I'm not 100% sure what kind of star it is because I haven't read about that in a while, but you can just go to everything you see. At the moment, planets aren't added, but they will be. This asteroid belt, the rings of this planet, Saturn-like planet, are real though. You can go to those, and there are lots, hundreds and thousands, or I don't know, millions and billions, that's probably more accurate, of rocks just in there that you can go to. At the moment you can't really interact with them, but you will be able to soon. By soon, I don't actually know when, as it is very pre-alpha this, and what you're seeing is just what Kickstarter backers have been able to get access to, because the developer just wanted us to be able to have a go at the game, I think. And I'm eternally grateful for that. But moving on, we'll just try making a spaceship first. So as far as I know, you can just place these wherever you want. You don't need to place it on the ground or anything, the starter blocks. So it just places it right in front of you. Okay. And then 6 would be an identity block. And then 7, a spaceship core. Oops. Let's just get that facing forward, I think. I'm just trying to get this facing a different direction. Is this so difficult? Actually, I don't know if I can even do that. That is odd. Anyway, I'm going to place it like that. I'm going to right click on this. We are going to name our structure. We will call it S1 for Sullosian 1, the first Sullosian ship that we will make. And I don't know, S1 Mark 1. I guess that works. And then we will save that. So it's a massive 45 position there. And you can see it in a 3D model maybe. Okay, so you can just reassign all the custom paints already used on it. This is pretty cool stuff. Let us change hotbars. I just want to get regular blocks. I think this is regular blocks here. Okay, we'll go to 4th hotbar. So modern hull, tiled hull. What's this? Rusted, regular hull, hull again. Okay, there's a few different hulls here, and then there's different shapes for each of them. Okay, so I'm not really sure what to choose. Let us go with a modern hull. We will just go with the regular block, I guess. But if we change that to a triangle and we grab that, and that's still just a square. Do we grab it from here? Alright, so we grab it from there if we want a triangle, say. And we will grab one of these two. You can go between the different shapes on there too. And different sort of thicknesses to it. Okay, there's so many different options. This is great. Okay, all very awesome. This is special blocks, I presume, like glass and other. So this is bricks as well by the looks of it, just the little shapes. So what's this? An asteroid. Alright, so that's just a block for the actual asteroid, I guess, for the moment. Stairs. Gosh, so many different things. Holographic display. Now, this is something I want to show just quickly because it was just so amazing. But I think we need a holographic computer. Rocket launcher unit. Guided missiles. I think... Is that it? Beam unit? No. Okay, I'm not sure where it is, but there's meant to be some sort of block which allows you to project things as a hologram. I think. Unless I'm just thinking wrong. We will just try. So what do we do to... Alright, okay, so... I'm having a bit of trouble just going in a straight line that way. Okay, not to worry. We will just... There we are. And there we are. So, and we'll go number 5. So we actually have to link this to something, but I'm not sure what we link it to. Can we link it to that and that? No. Okay. So we need to be able to link it to something. There is something to link it to. I thought there was. Oh, this is where it'll be, in the tech sort of section. Ooh, power core. I think we will be needing that. Oh, that's it there, isn't it? Hyperdrive, no. I think it looks something like that. That's why I keep seeing that. Docking. No. Mech. Hovercraft. Drill. Beam. Base. Starter block. Spaceship. Identity. Engine. Mirror. Oh, that would be helpful for building. Power core. Item stand. Storage. Teleportation. Sliding. Maybe it is a hyperdrive core I'm thinking of. I've seen it linked to other things in the videos, and it always looks like this from my memory. I'm just going to place that there, because then I think if you build something, it's so simple, it just works. There's no, like in Space Engineers, the giant floating beam walls and everything. You can place it wherever you want, and then you can just get rid of it once you're done, and it's just, it's beautiful. I'm loving it. And you can do it on any axis you want. Oh, that's wonderful. Anyway, moving on. And then let's try getting a button. So it did link to the hyperdrive. Let us get a button. Button. Oh no, we need a small bricks thing. We need a tile. We place our button there. Oh, mirror, I forgot about that. We'll link our button to that. And then we'll press that. And here we are. Holo map. This is what I wanted to show you. Oh. Okay. Using mouse wheel. Is there a way I can just empty my hand? Or do I have to get rid of something? Let us get rid of hyperdrive core, because our ship is definitely not flight worthy yet. Okay. Is there a way to... So left clicking allows you to do that. Right clicking doesn't appear to really do much. Okay, I'm not 100% sure how to use this yet. But this is an entire galaxy. You can go to every single star. If I zoom in, if it works anyway. Zoom in a little bit more. It's sort of on an outer viewing area now. I don't know why it's zooming in like that. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong with something, but... yeah, okay. I will figure it out later. Another time, between this episode and the next episode anyway. But, as you can see, it's so many stars. You can go to every single one. Each one will have something different. Not all of them have a ring like this, but some of them will have rings like 15 times longer. And you can just keep on walking along them. Just a giant ring. You can walk the entire way around, and you can just do whatever you want on them. Everything is... well, everything's meant to be editable, I think. In the future it will be anyway. You're meant to be able to just interact with everything. And I think there's meant to be underground bases in these once they become fully released. Not 100% sure, but it would be awesome if there was. Like in Halo, just big underground sort of complexes in the Halo rings. Anyway, this video will probably replace today's Minecraft video. The Minecraft video will come out sometime later in this week, so don't worry if you're following that series. Wrong World will be back this Wednesday, so if you're hanging out for that, don't worry, it will be back. And just finishing up on this note, I hope you liked the video. I hope you're enjoying Skywanderers, because I'm really enjoying it. It is such a great game, and I recommend when the game comes out next year, make sure you get it. This game is definitely worth it. This is pre-alpha, and I've seen some of the videos that the developer has made, and there is so much to this game. It is just phenomenal that a single man, wrong terminology, a man working by himself, that makes sense, has done so well with this. And big thank you to him for letting me play this game so early as one of the pre-alpha backers. And I will see you in the next video, which will hopefully be very soon. Thank you for watching.